While researching the most common yet devastating mistakes in email marketing, I've noticed the same pattern that are slightly sabotaging the companies that you're buying from every week. And these are just, minor missteps. There are million-dollar mistakes hiding in the plain sight. And that's exactly why I'm sharing these lessons with you today, because I don't want anyone to go through this painful and devastating experience. Mistake number 1, the batch and blast blunder. I want you to imagine this, that it's 2015 and Radio Shack's executives are staring at their spreadsheet, wondering why their stores are empty despite, sending millions of emails a month. See, the marketing team kept blasting the same identical message about, tech product to everyone. From teenage gamers to, grandparents that are retired and looking for phone chargers. And during that time, the open rate collapsed to 2%. And that's so scary. Imagine spending all of that money on the emails, sending millions of emails, and then at the end of the month, you're gonna, see your dashboard and see it's like everything just collapsed to 2% open rate. It's completely scary. And the crazy part is that the client acquisition costs kept, skyrocketing day after day, month after month. Meanwhile, across the retail landscape, Best Buy faced the same existential crisis, but they made a strategic pivot. They carved their customer base into 22 different and distinct profiles to ensure the messages matches the actual shopping behavior. And the result was that their open rate surged to 42%. We're talking about 40% difference from the other company. And their revenue per email shot up 3.7 times higher than their, one-size-fits-all approach. And so if you want to implement the same thing into your business, the first thing you need to do is to start segmenting your list. You don't need to go, crazy. Just pick 3 different segments. Let's say, new customer, engaging customer, and those who are losing engagement. And just start from there. 3 different distinct segmentation that are clear and show you exactly what you're looking for, what is the goal, and how can you navigate them. And then monitor the click pattern to decode their genuine interest, beyond the the basic demographic. Then implement dynamic content block to reflect on the past purchase history. Mistake number 2, the least growth at all cost trap. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Groupon offers, but there was a time when they literally flooded everyone's email with tons of email. And behind those emails was a company that was obsessed with list size, growing to an impressive 150 million subscribers on their email list through, aggressive tactics. But then in that scenario, quantity betrayed quality. And the deliverability plummeted because internet service providers flagged their patterns, which leads to a staggering $372 million in loss in one devastating quarter. Now let's contrast this with Airbnb approach. While competitors chased raw numbers, Airbnb ensured that every single subscriber that joined the list was through a genuine interest, not a hype, not a clickbait, but a genuine interest. And as a result of that, the email channel drive 32% higher booking completion than any other platform. And so if you want to implement the same thing into your business, the first thing you need to do is to create a double opt-in system to make sure that everyone that joins your list is someone who is actually interested. And then make sure that you regularly pruning your list after 90 days of not having any engagement in the list. So if you figure out or notice there is a certain list that are not activated or they are not engaged as much as they should be, after 90 days, just take them out and then focus on those who are activated. And then shift focus from reported list size to revenue per subscribers. Mistake number 3, the set and forget automation error. Target's marketing team faced their darkest hours when one of their automated email kept sending, promotion about baby product to one of their customers that lost her child. And she shared that experience on social media saying that I lost my child and Target keeps sending me these emails about baby products. So the oversight wasn't just a minor embarrassment. It became $17 million crisis of customer trust and a very bad and negative press that took a very long time to rebuild. And Sephora learned from that mistake. They built a dynamic sequence that adapt to a subtle, signals and feedbacks from the customer. That responsive automation didn't just, avoid them a very bad press, but it also generated 80% of their customer retention revenue. And so to implement the same thing into your business, you want to schedule a monthly revenue to look at all your, automated sequences with fresh eyes. And then create preference centers to give your customers more option and control on the frequency of receiving the email. The truth about these million-dollar mistakes is that they don't sink company overnight. They create a slow leaks that drain the revenue day by day until the damage becomes irreversible. And the good news is that you can literally just choose one of those mistakes that resonate with you the most right now and start working on it from today. You don't need to wait for another quarter or another decade or another month. You can just choose one of them that actually resonate with you right now and you are dealing with right now and fix it one problem at a time. So choose that mistake that resonates with you the most and implement all the solution that I lay out in this video and let me know how does that play out for you. Did it work well or not? And I would love to know what other challenges you're currently facing when it comes to email marketing.